Hello, my name is Bruce Miller, and I'm with RIMtech Consulting, and we're here today to talk briefly about our course, Microsoft Purview Records Management Deep Dive. So this is a one-day virtual course. It's strictly about Microsoft Purview, as you can tell, but keep this in mind. Purview is deals with a very broad topic of compliance, governance, and security. It's pretty big. We're not here to talk about all of Purview. This is my analogy. If you think of Purview as a bowling ball, inside it is a golf ball. The golf ball is Purview Records Management. That's the focus of this course, is the records management portion of Purview, not all of Purview. That would be enormous. It's a deep dive course, which means that you need a prerequisite. And a prerequisite means any of our courses that have the EDRMS foundation as the first half of the course, usually the morning. And it doesn't matter which course it is, but as long as you've taken one of our courses with that foundation, trust me, please do not take this course unless you've had the foundation, because there's essential concepts, language, terminology, and concepts that you need in order to understand this course, okay? So please, please, please don't take it without a prerequisite. Now, when we talk Microsoft Purview Records Management, in my opinion, this course is unlike any other training course for Purview RM in the world. I've looked at hundreds and hundreds of Purview Records courses online, YouTube videos, you name it. And in my opinion, what they all do is they simply walk you through all the features and capabilities of the software. That's not what we're doing. Not at all. That's not very helpful. What we're going to do instead is we're going to say, look, here's the feature. Here's how it needs to be deployed properly or used properly. And we're going to say this feature is a bad feature. You got to avoid this one. Here's how to get around a problem or a weakness in this feature. So it's all about how you apply Purview Records Management. Okay? Much, much more useful. I'm not aware of any other course like that at all. So we know records management, whereas I find that a lot of the courses being taught today on Purview, the people teaching them don't know records. Therefore, they don't know what they're doing with Purview. They're just taking it for granted. We don't take it for granted. We know exactly what it has to do, and that's what we're going to teach you, how to do it properly. Okay? Now, a few notes about Purview, especially if you're a records manager. Purview is difficult. It's difficult to learn, and it's difficult to use. It's highly, highly technical, which makes it so difficult, okay? It has its own unique language that Microsoft invented. It has unique challenges. It's really weak on case records. And if you have taken the foundation course, you know what case records are. If you haven't taken it, case records are event-driven retention rules, and that's a very nasty weakness of Purview that we have to deal with, and we'll show you how to deal with it. It also has a couple of very noteworthy limitations, internal limitations that you have to be very careful of, okay? So that all comes out in the course as well. So we're going to show the language of Purview, and we're going to go over the Purview paradox. The Purview paradox is as follows. Microsoft designed Purview Records Management such that users participate in record keeping. They make the decisions. They make documents into records. They classify documents against a retention schedule. That does not work. You should never have users involved in record keeping in a modern EDRMS. So what we call that the Purview paradox. It's upside down. Thankfully, Purview does allow you to automate it, which is the right way to go. So in any modern EDRMS, it can only be successful if you automate the record keeping so that users do not have to participate in record keeping. We're going to teach you how to do that with Purview, okay? We're going to teach you how to prove that it's compliant. And we're going to use full automation, which is the only acceptable way to go. We'll show you what features not to use and which ones are good and which ones are bad. We'll talk about how to deal with case records. That is the biggest single weakness of Purview, as I said. It's a very tricky part of it. We'll look at AI briefly, and we'll look at disposition, retention labels, and Purview policies. It sounds simple. Build some labels. Apply them with policies and you're done. It is not that simple, okay? And we're going to cover the M365 substrate. Now, uh, if you're an IM or information management professional, this is going to be difficult. This is highly technical, but we got to go there. You'll probably need some help from IT. It's a really good idea to have IT take this course with you if you're an IM person. And we'll also cover the retention schedule and how it is utilized inside um, Purview Records Management. And inside Purview, they call it the file plan. So that's a rough summary of what we're going to cover. And in the description below, you'll find 3 links. One to a document with more details on this course, another link to our schedule of all our courses, and finally, a link to register for this course. Thank you very much.